Hello, I'm Jerry Fort. I'm gonna do a coffee review. So this is Pioneer Woman. It's called Giddy-Up Dark Roast. I've heard of the Pioneer Woman. Um, Sounds like her products are getting pretty popular. I did notice they are kind of pricey. So this was in my variety box of coffees that I ordered from Amazon. It's a dark roast, like it says. Giddy Up, have no idea. I think she's known for doing like country, country type making country type foods and beverages, and I think she's got a line of cooking-ware too, if I remember right. So this could be kind of like what you might get like out on the range, or out in the country. Has a nice aroma. About a medium to high roasty aroma. I can tell you what I'm doing. I don't have a Keurig machine, so I cut open the backs of these, and I cut the filter open, and I put it into a regular filter in my coffee maker and brew it that way. Since I don't have the Keurig machine to do these, this is the only way I could do them for now. Yeah, it smells really good. But it just smells like a basic, classic coffee. Smells good. I like classic, aromas of coffee. I grew up, my folks drank coffee night and day and night. I grew up smelling the percolator going. Then later on, when we got the first coffee maker, I grew up to hearing that in the morning. My dad's making pancakes on weekends. So, yeah, it smells good. Let's try this thing. I put about as much in this glass as I think it's gonna equal out to like a little bit wider, shorter cup in a Keurig machine. So I always hope I get close to about how much it would be in a regular type of a glassware like this. I use a glassware like this so that you can kind of see the color. It does have a nice dark appearance. Not as dark as one I had the other day. That I don't know if it was. I can't remember if it was a dark roast or not. But I had noticed also that from doing Don Pablo coffee reviews with the whole bean. I've mentioned this before. From the evolution of from bean to ground to brewed, that they all have a different aroma and different tastes sometimes. So this has now smells good. About a medium roasty aroma. Has a little bit of that nuttiness that I get in coffees. Maybe a light, sweet kind of a roast. Okay, well, let's see what we got. That's a good tasting coffee. Oh yeah, that's a nice roastiness. It isn't like real bitter. It does have a roasty bitterness there on the back end. It's not like huge though. It's an easy drinking coffee, smooth. Yeah, that tastes good. I like it. Those of you that drink your coffee black, I think you would enjoy this. So I do add creamers in my coffees, just the way I've drank them. So what I do is I could easily drink this like this. This is it's a good flavored classic coffee. I usually, what I do is I start with the regular creamer, and I put just a level teaspoon creamer in there. What it usually does is it adds a little lactose to the coffee, and sometimes curves some of the unwanted, like, huge bitterness of coffee, but yet leaves the flavor of the coffee. I use a Coffee Mate. You get that nice aroma of the coffee, but you get a little bit of that lactose aroma. Yeah, still smells good. Let's try it. Yeah, a lot of people, that's all they add is just a regular creamer, or the little milk, the little liquid milk packets, or little, what do you call them? They're like little containers, like pods or something. You add one or two of those. Yeah, that's good if you just want to do just a regular creamer. It doesn't bother at all. It does the job of curving a little bit of the bitterness, but yet has a little bit of the roasty bitterness, and along with the flavor to the coffee still exists, so it's really good. Back to those little creamers, the little creamer pods. I grew up with a guy that, well, I didn't grow up with this guy. I used to hang around with this dude that, one of my hometowns in Colorado. We'd run around together, and we'd go to this, let's see, it was a big cafe. I can't remember what it was called, but this cafe, in the mornings, they'd have a dish in the middle of the table, and we'd go in there, and he'd order. He drank coffee young. I would get a soda pop, but he would drink all. There was like 5 or 6 of those little cup things, the little pods. He'd drink all those things, all the little creamers. I don't know why. He just liked them. Okay, so now on the flavored, I do the same thing. I don't wanna disguise the taste of the coffee, so I go about. I usually have a little bit more coffee in here to work with, but just a level teaspoon again. This is the caramel latte, Coffee Mate. Oh wow, that goes good together. So that little bit of that caramel latte with the flavor of this Pioneer Woman Giddy-Up coffee, they go together real well. There's a nice meshing of flavors. You still get, her gray coffee flavor in here. still got just a very light bitterness, just to get like a light roastiness, and then you get the nice flavor of the coffee. So yeah, this is a good one. Giddy up. There you go. All right, let me know if you've tried this and what you thought of it. I thank you all for watching. Oh, just by the way, if you are used to watching coffee reviews, maybe people that are actual coffee reviewers, you notice that I'm probably a lot different, maybe a little bit more immature, amateur than coffee reviewers. I'm not a coffee reviewer. I'm a variety reviewer. So if you hear some of my descriptions, a lot different than actual coffee reviewers, and you're like confused, I apologize for that. This is just kind of how I do it. So that'll explain why you're like, huh? What is he saying? Okay, I'm going to end it there. I thank you all for watching. I appreciate it, and we will see you all on the next one. This was the Pioneer Woman Giddy-Up Dark Roast. A good little coffee. All right, see you on the next one.